Hello, good evening. You're watching Michael's vlog. Today's March 23rd, and you're watching the 40-day fast series, where I'm not going to eat any pork, beef, or chicken for the entirety of the Lenten season. So, what did I eat today? My first meal was at 4 p.m., where I ate a sandwich composed of the bread, of course, a very important part of any sandwich, cucumber, tomato, lettuce, and some egg. It was very nice, and it felt like, well, of course, it tasted very good because of the first meal that I had today. The next meal that I had, nothing in between, was my dinner at our Toastmasters meeting this evening at Salt Cafe. As usual, the fish fillet is very nice. It's a very delicious uh, part of my Toastmasters meeting. And it's really my favorite dish to eat at the Salt Cafe, Salt Restaurant. If you ever get the chance, I really recommend that anyone would eat there. I'd like to talk about tonight for a very short portion the theme that we had for tonight's Toastmasters meeting. We talked about an hour of darkness for a lifetime of light because our theme was in relation to what's going to happen next week on March 30th, Earth Hour. And so, what exactly does Earth Hour do? It's basically you spend an hour and you turn off all your non-essential lights or all lights if possible to save the environment for that short amount of time. And the action might seem a bit insignificant because you think that it's only your contribution. You're not exactly sure if that decreases the output of it a lot. But the fact of the matter is, actually, when a lot of people do all these things, the small things all add up. So the statistic actually showed that in Singapore, or was it Hong Kong? Not exactly sure. That upon practicing Earth Hour, there's a decrease of 4.08% in the carbon emissions that they created. So that might not sound like a lot, but that's actually an equivalent to 138 tons of carbon dioxide released into the atmosphere. So that's a good start, I guess. 4% doesn't sound like a lot, but I guess 138 tons does. Maybe more of the point that I'd like to get in tonight is more on sometimes there are things that we do or we don't do that we consider ultimately insignificant, but it really ties in to the bigger picture, and the small things add up into bigger things, and they do eventually cause a significant change. So that's all the time we have for this evening. I hope everyone's enjoying their Lenten season, and God bless everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow.